Hi guys, welcome to episode 21 of On the Ball City. In today's episode, can Norwich qualify for the knockout stages of the Europa League? Hi guys, so before we start the show, I just want to start with some sad news. Unfortunately, Nelson Oliveira has gone missing, and I would just like to plead to all of you out there, if any of you have seen him, please contact the number below. We really miss our little Oliveira. He's gone missing for several days now. Some of us believe he's been lost in the strip club somewhere, but we can't get hold of him. No one's saying that they've seen him. So please, 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 again, if you have seen Nelson Oliveira anywhere, anytime, please contact the number below and let us know. And Nelson, if you are watching out there, we love you. Please come home. So sad to hear that. That's sad news. But fortunately for Norwich, Brenner has appeared out of nowhere. He is now top goal scorer with 8 goals. He really is on fire. 7 starts, 5 sub appearances, 3 man of the match awards, and a 7.25 average rating. He's bang on form. And Norwich are also bang in form. If we have a look at the previous games, obviously in the last game we beat Crystal Palace 3-1, which stopped our rut. We went on a run of 4 defeats in 5 games. Our only victory, or only game that we didn't lose, came in the Europa League against Feyenoord. And after beating Crystal Palace, we have gone on a fantastic run. We've beaten tonight's opponent, Valencia, at home 3-1. Santos with 2 goals, Brenner with 1. We beat Huddersfield 1-0 away, Brenner again scoring. And then we beat Liverpool, who were top of the league and unbeaten. We beat them 3-2 at home. Brenner with 2 goals, Santos with 1. And to be fair, Brenner could have had 5, 6, 7, 8 goals in that game, but he did miss quite a few. However, he did score 2. He unfortunately didn't get his hat-trick, but he's banging form right on time. And today we have Valencia. It's a must-win game. We've already beaten them. If we win, we qualify for the next round. So, fingers crossed, guys. Let's do this. Welcome to Spain, and tonight we see Valencia host Norwich City at the Stadium Mestalla. Over 50,000 tickets have been sold. 1,800 have made their way over from England to watch Norwich City hopefully get the victory they need to qualify for the knockout stages of the Europa League. Valencia are favourites tonight, but anything can happen. So welcome to the Mestalla Stadium, and we have got a fantastic game for you. Valencia versus Norwich. Remember, Norwich need to win to qualify for the next stage of the Europa League. Valencia can also qualify if they win, however they are dependent on the other results around them. So, let's have a quick look at the lineups before we start the game. Valencia start with a 4-4-2 formation. Nito in goal. We've got Viso, Garay, Murillo and Lato at the back. Murillo is surely their best defender, but Viso is good getting down the right hand side, so they need to be careful of him. You've got Patrick on the left hand side, he's their key player as well. Maksimovic, Parejo and Soler in midfield as well. And then we've got Mina up front, who's partnering the Greek word for pussy, Manir. Let's see how many times we can say Manir in this game. The Norwich game. The Norwich team consists of Olsen, Latomba, Denier, Closer and Husband. So you see that Denier is coming for Hanley in this game. I don't believe there's any reason, but he's just looking a little tired. Tetty comes in for Godfrey to partner Leitner in midfield. He needs to be careful, he's on a yellow card. And then Murphy and Salai come in for the suspended James Maddison and also for O'Neill Hernandez. Santos keeps his place in the team, as does Brenner, who starts up front. He's looking to carry on his good form, and can Norwich get victory here today? So Norwich kickstart this game, and they're going to really look to be tight at the back and potentially hit on the counter-attack. Valencia are very good at home, and Viso, that man I spoke about before, he's on the right-hand side. He's going to be very dangerous. Him and Soler have a very good partnership, and they're going to need to be careful and make sure that they don't let any balls in the box. And Mina going close 2 minutes into the game, and Valencia almost took the lead there. Thankfully, it just went over the bar. Norwich have the ball now. Husband to Salai. Salai plays it to Tetty. Salai on the ball again. He wins it back, has a shot, and it's just gone wide. He is going to be looking to win a spot in the first team. Arsenal are coming up in the next game. He's going to want to play that. James Maddison will be back from suspension for that game. Santos on the ball. Leitner. Back to Latombo. He plays it to Leitner. Salai. He's had a good start so far, and he releases Brenner there. He finds Murphy. He's fouled, but the ref waves play on. Neto hits the ball long, and Manir brings the ball forward. Maksimovic. Slight miscommunication there between the two Valencia players, but they still have the ball, and Leto whips it in. And Alex Tettey, brought on for Ben Godfrey for today's game, has given away a penalty 15 minutes in, and upsets Parejo. Olsen dived the right way. He made a save in the Huddersfield game, but unfortunately he couldn't make the save today. And Valencia take a 1-0 lead. James Husband has just picked up a knock, and Valencia looking to get a quick second goal, but it's taken deflection. Murphy releases Brenner, who likes to run, but he ran it too much and he's been tackled. Vizo on the ball now, looking for Soler. Soler plays it back to Parejo. Maksimovic to Soler. He plays it over the top for Manir. Manir whips the ball in. Amina has headed it over the bar again. A disappointing finish. Can Husband shake off this injury? Well, the first half has ended, and despite having more shots on goal, Norwich are losing 1-0 to Valencia. They haven't hit the target yet, and Valencia are dominating possession. I don't know what to say. Norwich are just not... It doesn't seem to be working at the moment, and obviously Husband seems to have picked up an injury. It's disappointing they conceded that penalty, so I think the manager will make some changes at half time. Let's have a look. Husband will go off for Mings. And as you can see, Nelson Oliveira is on the bench today. We did find him, so you don't need to worry anymore. We found him in a ditch with a bottle of JD empty outside the strip club, but he is safe and sound now, and he has been on a quick detox, so he's ready for today's game. So if we have to bring him on, he won't be over the limit. Tettey has won the ball back here. Tyrone Mings looking for Salai. Leitner looking for Brenner. Can Brenner get a goal in today's game? But his shot has gone wide, and he's not going to add to his 8 goals for the season so far. He's still got 30 minutes left. Josh Murphy's taken a knock, and he's got a gashed head. Will he come off? Brenner on the ball. Good run by Brenner. Can he get it in the box? Murphy, despite having his gashed head, heads the ball wide. He weren't scared of going for the header. And he's had a poor game anyway, so I think he will bring him off. Onel Hernandez. So we put Santos on the left. Hernandez can go on the right. Hopefully we can get back in the game. Great tackle there. It's taken deflection, a couple of deflections. And the ref says that's offside. I was scared for a minute he was going to blow for a penalty. A second one for Valencia. And we have a late corner. It's whipped into the box. Tyrone Mings, a sub brought on for Jason Husband, who picked up that injury, and he's got the goal. A fantastic goal as well. Salai with a corner, and Mings beat the defender at the near post, and the keeper had no chance. Neto. Surely the whistle's going to blow soon. Garay to Duarte. Duarte to Parejo. He plays it to Mina. Mina to Soler. Soler brings the ball forward. Norwich have played well today, and they're looking to keep it tight, but can Valencia get one last chance? Denier wins the ball back, hits it long. He was looking for Brenner, but it was straight back to the defender. And again, they've given the ball away, and the whistle is now blown. Norwich have got a 1-1 draw here in the Mestella. It's a fantastic result, and it sees them stay on top of the Group I. And Leitner with man of the match there. Roland Sly also played well. So James Husband's going to have a battle on his hand to get that place back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get the win, but I think they'll be happy with that result. So as you can see, we have qualified for the knockout stage. 3 wins, 1 draw from our first 4 games sees us on 10 points. Valencia can still finish above us. However, we've played both games against them now, so it depends if we mess up against Feyenoord or AEK. Hopefully that won't happen, but at the moment, we've already qualified. Hopefully we can go on and win the group, but so far that is a fantastic achievement. Let's have a quick look at the other teams that have qualified. Roma won all their games. Nice have qualified as well. Red Star, Spartak Moscow, Olympic Marseille and Celta Vigo, they have all qualified as well. We'll quickly have a look at the Premier League before we go. As you can see, we're in 7th. Our good form has shot us up. We're only a point behind Man City and Arsenal and only 2 points behind Spurs. So I hear there's been an incident outside the ground. We're reporting to you now that the Norwich team bus has been attacked. It's been attacked by unhappy Valencia fans. They're clearly not happy about Tyrone Mings' last-minute equaliser. But what's that? They just don't like English people because Gary Neville was their manager. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll get back to you soon when we have some more. Hopefully we can get an interview with Tyrone Mings. Hello Tyrone, I hope you're okay. We've just heard the news that the Valencia fans have attacked the Norwich team bus. How did this happen?
You can now access players a lot easier than you could before, and before everything was kind of geared towards stadiums and pitches and crowd chants. Now people have a platform that unfortunately they can access you a lot easier.
And what is your opinion on the fans acting in this way?
Well, it's gone on for too many years now, where people have been able to get away with it, and I just think that there's not been enough done to try and combat it. I think it's quite straightforward.
This is not the first time this has happened, so do you think this is happening too often?
The majority of the time, everything is positive.
How could this have been stopped, and what can we do in the future to prevent this?
The kind of preventative measures lie solely with the police in implementing retrospective action. Unfortunately, I don't think much will change. When people start to realise that you can't say these things and kind of personify footballers as humans like we are, people will potentially then stop all the abuse that's being thrown at them. But it's never nice for your family to read, whether it be your parents or siblings, or I would never want to bring up a child in a world where they are able to see their parent being abused. So I do think now is the time to do something about it.
Thanks, Tyrone. That was Tyrone Mings. Oh. Thanks, Tyrone. That was Tyrone Mings from Norwich, reporting on the incident of Norwich City's team bus getting attacked by the angry Valencia fans. Okay guys, so now we need to look to see when we're going to come back for the next episode, and I'm keen to get quite a few games under our belt so we get to the halfway point to the season. We've already qualified for Europe, so we're not going to watch any more of the European games until we get to the knockout stage. Hopefully then as well we can get Mozza and JC back to commentate, because they were busy this time. So I'm looking, because I always like playing around my birthday, we're going to come back on the 21st of December. It's a Saturday, we're away to Everton, so we're going to come back for that game. Hopefully we can start getting some more points and we can shoot our way up the league and into a top 4 position. So that is our aim by the midway point. Hopefully we can be there. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. So Tyrone Mings is the hero tonight, and Norwich have qualified for the knockout stages of the Europa League. Next up is Everton. Can we continue to climb up the league and push for that top 4 spot? Find out in the next episode. But remember, if you like the video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys soon.